guy here. This one we have the JDK and we have the Tomcat. We never worked on this before. So this one we do a right click and we said add these guys, the third guy. Okay. So it's going to ask us for a folder. So that's where I put the folder here. These are the 3 commons and here's the log 4. Okay. So it says to grab those 4 guys and just say okay. Ready? So what he does is he put them in here, right inside the libraries. And what are these yards?
They were generated because of the files you made already?
No, he gave us those jar files, but what's inside those jar files? Java programs, right? Some programs that he created. Okay.
That he
jar,
created?
huh?
That he created or the system does that?
I don't know whether he created or the system where he got it from, but definitely the Java programs that are zipped in there. Jar is just like a zip file. Okay. So we don't know what's in there. Maybe if we open them up. Oh yeah, here. Here you go. You've got all kinds of stuff in there. And the best thing to do with this is close them so we don't get scared. Alright, so that was the first guy, right? So we've done this and navigate to the directory that contains those guys, select all of the 4s, open them up. Okay, so right now we are location number 4. You see how far we're going so fast? Now we're gonna open source packages and create a new package called share. Right? So we go here, what is it? This guy here, right? So we do right click and then Java package, okay. Name,
Share.
okay. We'll do anything or just finish? Just finish, right? Okay. Yeah, wait. So there it is. So now we're going to create a new method called init. Okay. Now, where do we create that method? He doesn't say.
Class.
Circle.
In your Java class, right?
Actually, what I did was, since he's talking about creating the package, right? And then after the package, he says create a class, a new class. What I did was I put it inside the package and then it automatically moved it. So let's see what happens. So this is what I did. I right clicked in there and I said new class, Java class, right? And the name of that guy is that one.
Now I have a question for you. Won't you need the mapping and all that? So you wouldn't do this in a servlet?
Actually, what it does when we do this right here, let's see what happens.
Because then you don't do your WebXML with this step right here.
Yeah, put it right inside here.
No, the web XML.
No, the WebXML that does that, you do it with the servlet.
Right.
Remember, it was automatic, but if you do a Java class like this,
Yeah,
then you're not creating the
modify
website.
it, right.
Yeah.
So wouldn't it be faster if you do the servlet, or you got?
No, because we need to follow his instructions. Yeah, because I don't know exactly where he's going. And if we don't follow it,
That's okay.
we'll get lost, and if we follow it, we'll still get lost.
True.
Alright, so he says to create that one, so I don't know, should I put it right there inside the share folder?
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's
makes
what-
sense.
That's exactly what it says,
what
right?
the logic was.
Yeah.
The logic says to go ahead and create the package, and then create a new package named share, and then right inside, number 1 out of the A is to go ahead and create that one, and copy the contents for it from the book's website. So we're gonna go to the book and look for something called init log4j. I hope I remember that. Init, oh here it is, right? So we grab this guy here very easily, we go back to this guy here, and Control A, Control V, and we're done, right? And we save it just in case. So I haven't made any mistakes yet. Now create a new class, I assume the same place. Okay. So in the same place in the share, I go ahead and create a new class. And we call it that guy. And all we have is finished. And then what? And copy, this is where we get a little bit messed up. Copy the context of the helper base from chapter 3 tutorials. Helper base, right? We go back over here, we go back over here, now we go back to the previous guy. Okay, we're looking for what?
Helper base.
It's the fourth one, second one from the second.
Maybe organized.
No, chapter 4.
You're in chapter 3 right now.
Go down.
Chapter 3.
Yeah, but it said from tutorial
See
3.
the last example, keep going down.
Keep going down. Because otherwise you'll make changes.
It's right there.
There you go.
Up, go a little bit up.
This one, right?
Down.
That's the one, right? That's helper base from chapter 3. All right. So this is the guy, helper base, chapter 4. So we need to make some changes here, right?
Yeah, wrong package.
Right, so we change this to a 4. And what else do we do?
Share.
Usually doesn't he have like
Actually,
actual
looking
code
for chapter 4.
the help space
Share.
chapter 4 though?
Yeah, you create only a share source package.
Like that?
No,
Share.
Only chapter 4. Right?
Just share,
Yeah.
I think.
Oh, not even.
Within the
Okay,
share.
all right, okay.
Share that with D-E-D. Share the.
Yeah.
Has to match your name on the source package. There you go.
Helper base, chapter 4.
But what about this guy here?
Professor.
Helper
It's
base.
gonna have an error for now because there's additional steps. His thought is not complete yet.
It's not complete yet.
Yeah, there's additional steps that he wants you to do, you know.
I was going to ask, instead of making changes on the website, it usually shows you what's supposed to be in that package. Why don't you
Right.
copy that one instead of doing that? It would be a lot quicker.
All right, let's see. So what you're saying is to go in here and go to the same helper,
Right,
Chapter
but on
4.
4.
right.
See the one that says
You see helper base chapter 4.java?
Helper, this guy here?
Right.
So you're saying it's best to grab this guy that is already totally done,
Right.
and instead of doing that by hand.
Right.
And then we can always come back and analyze the file, right?
Yeah.
Bingo?
And then you're gonna have that
Holy
there
cow.
in the middle.
Oh my god.
Good.
got way more.
Because there's another Java file that he's gonna want you to create,
Okay.
part of that incomplete thought. And if you go back to his website, you'll see it there underneath the link that you just go, called button
Yeah.
method dot Java.
Button method. Okay, so let's go back to this guy here. Let's go to this guy. So we did this and we did this from chapter, and then we changed the name in the appropriate places, yeah, by copying it, right?
Mhm.
Then we create, it says create a new class called button.
Method.
Okay, so this is a new class.
Mhm.
Why didn't he call it button class as opposed to button method? I don't know.
He pays his own roads, makes his own rules, lives on the edge.
So where do we create that? Right here, right? On the share? And that's a new class, right?
Mhm.
And we call it button method and we finish.
Mhm.
Okay, so let's see what else we need to do that in.
And then he tells you to go to the website.
Create it.
Copy
Okay, copy the context.
the website.
Hmm. Okay, button method, right? So it's right here.
It's right on the top of the chapter.
So it's this guy, right?
Mhm.
Package share, so it's the same package. You got some ads in there. That's interesting. So we go back to this guy here, and this is the guy, right? All right. So far so good. I think that's where I made a mistake. Now create a new package called enhance. So we're done with A, right?
There's an issue there.
Okay.
With the helper base, I'm assuming we need to follow what he did at the beginning, not copy the one from chapter for enhance, because that one will be the package that we need right now for this one.
Yeah, I don't, he didn't bother to do it. I think he just stuck to chapter one, chapter three.
So you're saying to copy from chapter 3 and then start copying the stuff,
From, if you do, because I just did from chapter 4, the helper base,
right?
and once I put it here, it gave me an error immediately.
You check your names in the package.
It's straight from chapter 4.
Stick with the one with chapter.
But now,
Where's
if
the
you
GPA?
see it, it's called enhance, which is this one that we're gonna create right now.
There are some classes that you still need
That's
to
why I did
build.
Professor, I have no errors, no. I
That's-
stuck with the one from chapter three.
Yeah, the one that we copied before for
Yeah, but
helper base is the one that we're gonna need to do right now.
Let me see the website.
I don't understand what you're saying.
This one right here.
he's
Me neither.
saying that don't take the one from chapter 4. from
Yeah.
helper base.
Which
Stick with
one?
the
The
from
helper?
chapter 3, yeah. for the
Because
helper
that one
base.
is the enhance, which is the one that we're gonna create right
Stick with the
now.
one from chapter 3.
But the helper, we don't have any errors on the helper right now.
Yeah, we don't have any help, any errors.
There's no errors there.
Alright,
I
I should
was
keep moving.
reading chapter 4.
Because we just created the button method. Before we had the button method, so we had an error for the button method. Now that we did the button method, we have no
Well,
errors.
that was his mistake.
Yeah,
Disregard.
disregard that.
Yeah,
It's like,
we're
you
good.
kept reading, it's not that.
It's just it didn't refresh my napkins for some reason.
Yeah,
Okay. All right, so we did the buttons, right?
yep.
From the